cherish all the time you spend, you tuned in to. It's time again to cherish all the time you spend, you tuned in to. It's the number one podcast. The topics of discussion when we broadcast. So all them artificial man jokes, we do it natural from the concrete to a public standpoint. Real, wherever you from, life is coexistence, but to know the real, you just gotta listen. Wherever you from, life is coexistence, but to know the real, you just gotta listen.
What up, everybody, and welcome to the 52 Scott Podcast. This is For Women Wednesday. I'm your host, Freddie G, joined by my co-host, K Money, Slash, and Comedian 96. Collectively, we are the Mind of Men. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter at 52 Scott Podcast, on Instagram and Facebook, the 52 Scott Podcast, and for all my YouTubers, don't forget to like and subscribe. Welcome to another For Women Wednesdays. Okay, fellas. Today's topic: he can't lead if you don't listen. I'm gonna say that again. He can't lead if you don't listen. So, a few episodes ago, or maybe 2 episodes ago, 2 episodes ago, we had a special guest in the house, actually riding the bus with us, Sheer One Delight. And she was really good, a good guest, and would love to have her back again.
Shout out to Sheer One Delight.
Shout out.
And so we discussed a few things during that show, and she had a few questions during that show. But one of the questions, I can't really recall the actual question, but it led me to make the comment saying that women want a traditional man, but they don't want to be traditional themselves, or something to that effect, or they're more modern and but they want a traditional man. So I was raised by my grandparents, and one thing I will say is that my grandfather actually he led the household, and my grandmother listened. Not that she was a puppet or anything like that, or not that she was intimidated by him or whatever. They had their roles. And so you have today's women saying that they're looking for a good man and a man to lead them. But we can't lead if you ain't listening.
Yeah. So
what you think about that, Comedian 96?
All right. So I have this thing that I do with this is actually a good topic. It's one of my tests that I have. It's a question that I ask. It could be in front of a group of women, or it could be with my girl, and it's intentionally answered wrong only to see the reaction from the woman, right? Now, women, don't get offended because I have a test for you that you can put on men to figure out if they're gay or not. It's nothing. We'll talk about it later. But to get to your part, what I normally do is I'll give, say, a landmark. Somebody come up to me and say, hey, man, how do you get from where I am, how do you get to a McDonald's? All right? And my girl is standing next to me. Or if you're in a group of girls and a group of women, that's the best way to do it, because you'll learn real quick about a woman. All right? All right, so he asked me how to get to McDonald's. I will tell him how to get there, but I will intentionally give him the long way. What I'm looking for is 2 things. Either the woman's gonna, if she's respectful, she's going to pull you to the side and say, hey, there's a shorter way. But if she gonna go, look, no, all that. Okay, so the point I'm getting at, I know y'all probably like, what are you talking about?
Yes.
The point that I know, right? The point I'm getting at is, just because my way is longer doesn't mean it's not right. If you're not willing to listen to me, how can you allow me to lead? So I asked that question to see that if she's gonna pull on her she gonna put her dick on and try to be the man, or she gonna be the woman and pull me to the side and say, baby, there's a shorter way. Tell him to go this way. That's what a woman would do. She's not gonna step and overtalk me and embarrass me if she's a woman. So that's step one. Allow the man to lead. Even if it does something that small, just give him directions. Allow him to lead. You get where I'm going?
I do get where you're going, and that makes sense. I get it. Now I wouldn't intentionally give the long way, but I do.
Yeah.
I do get what you're saying, because at the end of the day, whether he go the short way or the long way, he's still going to end up at McDonald's.
Exactly.
I get it.
So
let me ask y'all. Let me ask you this: why do you think most women don't listen to their man?
Now, I think first where we have to start is if they don't already understand the difference in thought patterns in men and women, this question could be hard to answer. But basically, men think logically about certain stuff, and if most arguments are because of this, and women think with emotion. So, lots of times these are those traits,
right,
that come out in these arguments they begin to have is because of stuff like this, because they think different.
And that's what Jesse hit on him.
Yeah.
That's the biggest problems. They think differently from us. Even though our way is right, their way could be right.
Yeah,
but since it's
that's
not
why they don't
the
listen.
way that they're thinking, then I can't lead because I'm not thinking like her. Well, hell, I don't know what the hell you're thinking first of all. Because most time, never mind, I don't want to talk about what we think about. But that's really the problem.
K-Money, what are your thoughts?
Today's woman, and I'm gonna go back on something you said earlier, which was in regards to the show we had last week. You know, that's the tradition. That's the more traditional way. And to be more traditional, you have to know your role. And I think today's woman might be slightly offended when you say, you know your role. You know, and I'm going that based on the reaction that we got from Sheer One Delight when I mentioned that last week. So I'm not gonna go too much into that until she comes back. But I feel that, you know, it's more traditional, and the women today are not as traditional as you know. I'm not gonna say they're not as traditional. There are just less women nowadays that believe in that traditional way.
Right.
Okay. Now, I did hear. She's not here, but I did hear her a little differently when you use her as an example, because the way she presented it was women are here to be our helpmate.
Right.
Correct.
Right.
And if they're our helpmate, then I mean that means that they should be listening, right?
Right.
They should be.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like I said, they won't put their dick up. Most of them won't. They don't allow. They've been in the masculine role too long, or just got too many masculine ways, you know, and they just stuck in them, and there's no way to get them up out of it.
And let's just say, on the safe side, that maybe 8% of these situations is because the man said something crazy. Maybe this is why they don't listen. Maybe he's not a good leader.
Possibly.
Yeah, now if he's known and not reliable,
Yeah.
That's
I
totally
understand
different.
that.
You got, but I just say that because you got guys like that too,
Yeah,
you know,
true.
and sometimes those are the cases. So, but majority of the time, I think it's because the mind frame is not in the same place.
So could it be that some women don't listen because of selfishness? Let me go deeper.
Yeah, I can
Because if you're saying, hey, let's do X, Y, and Z, and I think we should do X, Y, and Z first before we do this over here. And then because of her selfishness, she would probably say, well, why come we can't do it my way first? Why come we can't do it like I say do it?
Right.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? We're not lining up with how she would want it to be done.
Right.
Correct.
And because we want to do it a certain way, then, you know, it's not like our way is wrong.
Right.
It's just that
A selfish reason.
yeah, we don't see that, okay, we should do it the way that you're saying, if that even makes sense.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that's a selfish reason. To you know, that's a selfish act of somebody to do that, knowing that your way not wrong either. I just want to do it my way.
Yeah.
You know, that's
So
you got to be open to trying
yeah.
other stuff.
So let me ask y'all, just kind of shifting gears a little bit. Just shifting gears a little bit. Should a man be responsible for a woman's happiness?
Partially.
I agree with Slash. Partially, not total.
Not totally.
Because she got to be happy with herself
Yourself first. Yeah.
in order to be happy with anything
Yeah.
else.
Yeah. First of all, if I see a woman always getting Botox shots and all that, you're not happy with yourself.
No,
So-
here, if I see you every day and you in a happy mode, I'm happy with you.
Right. Right.
Every time you happy, I'm happy. If you happy every day, I'm
So-
happy
so-
every day.
All of y'all are in agreement with Slad. Both of y'all are in agreement
Partial.
with Slad that
Yeah,
a
partially,
man is
yeah.
responsible.
Partially responsible
Yeah,
for
partially.
a woman's happiness.
Yeah, partially
Partially.
responsible.
Okay.
Yeah.
I totally disagree. I don't think nobody in a relationship should be responsible for another person's happiness. That is not fair.
Well, I think mental thinking would be, I don't want it. Okay, if the opposite of that happened, what would that be? If the opposite
Yeah.
of
If
me
I
making
did
her
nothing,
happy,
if I did nothing to make her,
it would be
Nothing.
making her sad.
Here's
But that's not what I want to do
Here's
either.
the thing. Let's assume you're married to this individual, right? And I'm saying married because that's the highest you can go
Right.
in a relationship.
Right.
So let's say that you're married to this person, right? You already should know
right.
if you're compatible.
Right.
Now we do know that people change over the years, and then that compatibility could be tested, right? But for the most part, if you're getting married, there's something you liked about her, and there's something she liked about you,
Yeah.
to where we can get together and form this union, right?
Right.
Now, with that being said, you as a man, because of who she is to you and her place in your life and how you feel about her, you're going to do kind gestures.
Right.
That's natural.
That's
That's gonna come.
That's
natural.
gonna come natural.
because you see her happy.
Yeah, but here's the thing though. You're not doing it to make her happy. You're doing it because this comes with being with me. And vice versa. This she's gonna do because it comes with being with her. But solely being responsible for a person's happiness, that's not fair because you can never know their moods like that.
No, not
that's why I
solely
say
though. We're
partially.
not
Solely.
saying solely.
Not
Partially.
Even partial.
No.
Even
But if it's your
So-
wife, you got to make your wife happy.
so
happy
here-
life.
Yeah,
Happy
I'm just
wife,
about to
happy
say.
life.
I'm
No.
glad you said that.
I was
Because
just about to touch on that same thing.
okay,
How
you-
can
you
that
say-
happy spouse?
Happy house, same thing.
So here's the deal. Happy spouse, happy house. Not happy wife, happy life.
Right.
Right? So at the end of the day, everything that you do, your mindset as that individual, it shouldn't be, this is my own personal opinion, it shouldn't be, let me do this to make her happy.
Let me.
Hold on. Let me do this to make her happy. You're doing it because of the love that you have for her. That's why you're doing it. She's doing it because of the love that she have for you.
But I think when you say happy spouse, happy house, that's still a 50%. That part of that happiness
The effort has to be put on
The
both
effort has to
parties to
be
keep the
still-
other one happy.
That's what I think.
Let me. Okay, it's like this, man. When you with a woman, all right, you want to do stuff. I'm not responsible for your overall happiness. When I meet somebody not for things we have in common, but for a connection. And if we have a connection, that means I'm always happy. Y'all know I'm always happy. That means she gonna have to always be happy, right? So a happy person already, just internally, without me, she has to already have that already. Now, when I'm in a relationship, I want to do things that would make her happy. So yeah, I will go to the store. I may buy a necklace because I want to see the smile on her face. Ain't got nothing to do with her happiness, but I want to see her happy.
Okay. Should that be? That's what I'm trying to find out.
Right.
Are you? If you don't do that, you're doing it because you want to see it.
Right.
If you don't do that, are you responsible for not going to the store? Okay, I want to see her happy. She didn't ask for it. She didn't do nothing. But because if you don't do it, should she be mad at you?
No, not at all. No,
Okay,
no, no.
okay. If she does get mad at you, why is she mad at you? Because you didn't do it, right?
Yeah, she does get.
If she does get mad at you,
Right. If I said it and didn't do it.
okay, look.
Yeah, okay.
You want to go and buy her something, right? You want to buy it for her because it makes her happy, right? Now, in turns, what that does for you, you're feeling good about yourself too, right?
Right.
Now, she didn't ask you to buy that. She's not looking for it. She's not expecting that at all, right?
Okay, right.
Now, on the flip side, if she gets mad because you don't do it, is that fair to you?
No, it's not. It's not.
Okay. Why isn't that fair to you?
Because it's not I don't have to do it. It's not my responsibility. I get what you're saying.
Point. Exactly. You shouldn't be responsible for her happiness.
I'm not in.
And she's not responsible for your happiness.
If she's with me,
she's gonna be partially responsible. Because if I come home and you got attitude all the time, and that's not making me happy.
If I'm a dude, just come home and just and we just go to bed.
There's a difference between let me show you something. You come home and she has an attitude, right? And her attitude doesn't have anything to do with you.
Yeah.
Somebody triggered something, right?
Right. Bad day at work.
Yeah. And she's going off, or whatever the case may be. Do she has the right to vent?
Not on somebody.
No.
She's got the right to vent.
She got the right to vent,
But
right?
if she's talking about it, but I don't mean transferring that energy from this situation to something.
No, this
different.
ain't nothing to pick on you.
Yeah.
Does she have a right to vent?
Yeah, she has the right to vent.
Yeah, I think
Will you be a listening ear if she vents?
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, I think that's part of being
That's
in
part
a
of being in a
relationship
relationship.
and
You
you know,
have
that
to.
spouse.
Does
You have to listen.
does that make you happy?
I
Because
mean,
you listening to her vent.
I think that's a sacrifice and
That's
a
a
compromise
sacrifice.
being
Yeah.
made as a spouse.
Yeah.
And hopefully I could come to her the same way.
No, I hope not.
Okay.
Yeah, but
no, you say you hope not. Why
I
not?
hope not. Okay, well, now we should be telling her our problems. We deal with that shit on our own, boy. You better jack your dick off and go somewhere. But the thought of her sitting here listening, and she's gonna be thankful that you even gave a listening ear to what she's got going on. Ain't got nothing to do with you. She gonna be thankful, and you possibly might even get some out the deal.
So check this out. Do y'all agree that most men in relationships jump through the mental hoop of trying to make their wife or spouse happy?
Yes.
Jump through the mental hoop.
Some
of trying to
people
make
do.
them
In the
happy.
early years, I think.
Yes.
Some people do.
Okay.
I think so.
Okay, why do you have to jump through mental hoops trying to make your wife happy?
I've never been
shouldn't have
there,
to.
but I would think
I'm
if
with
I
you,
was
bro.
married,
I'm
it's
with
because mentally this is how I'm gonna have to deal with
Okay,
this.
K Money, why do you have to jump through mental hoops to try to make your wife happy?
I got
Trying to keep the peace.
Trying to keep the peace. Now, Sarah, comedian 96. I heard you say, "I'm with you, man. What were you saying when you? First of all, who you were talking to when you said that?
Okay, so
First of all, who were you talking to when you said
I
that?
say I got this, and I was
Oh,
talking. I was taking K
you
Money.
said I'm with you, man. I want to know who you was talking
I'm
about.
talking to K Money. I'm with K Money because
Okay,
you're
okay,
missing
good,
what we're trying
good.
to say.
No, I'm not. No,
Yes,
I'm
you
not.
are. Yes,
No,
you
I'm
are.
not. Want me to tell you why I'm not missing?
You just said
Want me to tell you why
mental.
I'm not?
What did he just say? Mental, right?
Yeah. Want me to tell you
Listen to
why-
our happiness. Listen to the difference. I'm gonna give you 2 examples. You gonna real quick. It's
Go
be
ahead.
quick.
Go ahead.
Which woman will be happy? One question. This is easy. You got one man that comes home, get off work, just get in the house, lay in the bed, get into the bedroom, watch TV all day.
Okay.
All right? That's their routine for life. They don't do nothing. Then you got another relationship. They go to dinner, they go on walks or parks, nothing fancy, nothing money related. They do stuff together. This is the happiness that we're talking about.
Okay.
We're responsible for going to the park, going to dinner, doing stuff to make her happy. We're
keep her
not
happy.
mentally the other big stuff that you're talking about.
Okay.
But we can't.
Do you recall the question I asked?
What did you say?
I asked, do most men in relationships have to jump through the mental hoops of trying to make their wife happy?
Yes, and that's true. And we shouldn't. We do. We shouldn't.
Okay. You said we shouldn't have to jump through mental hoops to make our wife happy, right? K Money, you said we shouldn't have to jump through mental hoops to make our wife happy. Then you said the early years
Yeah, I say we do it, basically to keep the peace.
to keep the peace.
Yeah.
So, is that fair? Is that fair? In order to keep peace in your home, that you got to jump through mental hoops to please another person just for you to have peace as individuals.
Yeah.
For you to have peace, you got to go and have a happy wife for a happy life. For you to for you to have peace in your house. The man.
Yeah,
Okay.
Hello?
I think it's done both ways.
No, wait. I can respect that, but wait. How can he lead if you don't listen?
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah.
Hello? Okay, so now I'm going to go around the table again and ask you. And I'm going to respect your answer. I'm going to respect it. Should a man be responsible for his wife's happiness? Starting with you, Slash. Yes or no? I can respect your answer. I'm going to respect it.
I'm still gonna say yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Comedian 96.
Nobody's home.
Should a man be responsible for his wife's happiness?
I'm standing on I'm still partially.
Okay.
Partially
K
responsible.
Money.
Yeah.
I
Should a
agree.
man?
I agree. A man has
Okay.
to make an effort
Yeah.
to keep her happy.
You have
Okay.
to.
Okay.
Contribute to
Yeah.
her happiness.
Okay.
You sure do.
Contributing to her happiness and being responsible for her happiness is two different things.
Oh, there we go. Now he's using
Now,
up the big word.
I just asked y'all, and I went around this table
Well,
and
I
gave
said to
examples,
keep
and I
her-
watched y'all facial expressions.
But you used a big
earlier-
word and then you flipped it on and you did a pancake jack thing. You flipped the nut. Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
He know what he
I
did.
did say to keep her earlier on.
He did.
And I said nobody's home.
You know,
so
to keep her. This is what you're gonna. Yeah, you're gonna have to keep her happy. You're responsible for keeping her happy.
Okay, so in your house, in order for her not to be mad at you, you got to jump through the mental hoops just to make her happy. Baby, do this.
Okay.
Go do this. Go do it. Because after a while,
That's gonna get sick.
you're going to be jumping through the mental hoops. And now, she's going to be running the household and leading the household.
Let me ask this here: is being responsible for contributing to her happiness? Oh no, let me back. I'm sorry. Being responsible for making an effort to make her happy the same as contributing?
Well, I think that they're the same. However, I said should a man be responsible for her happiness? Just if you want to insert the word contributing, that's fine. But at the end of the day, should you be responsible for her happiness? Because Slash said that women and men think differently and they're more emotional. And if that's the case, if you go, as we as men, and we go around and we're doing everything to try to make her happy, and she's an emotional creature, and you don't know what you get today, what you get tomorrow, what you get, that's the mental hoop you're jumping through.
Yeah, your ass be confused.
You're jumping through, and you can never figure it out because you're getting it wrong all of the time. But you still saying that you should be responsible for her happiness.
So let me tell you. Partially, yes. So let me tell you why you talk about it. Because it happens all the time. This, what we're talking about, is every day, it's in every relationship, pretty much.
Yeah, they're emotional, man.
You know, it's a lot involved in a marriage, especially. So, if I've been through it in a relationship, I know you've been through it in a marriage.
Gee, man.
Okay, so with that being said, let me share something with y'all. Man, I knew that today's topic, I can throw a grenade and see what it do. And today, I did my best Comedian 96 role. I was against all of y'all. This includes another dope episode. Tune in tomorrow for Think Thursday. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter at 52 Scott Podcast, on Instagram and Facebook, the 52 Scott Podcast. And for all my YouTubers, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Remember, the only way we grow is if you let them know.